Once we've completed our floor warm-up, we can transition to split stretching on an elevated surface. You can start with something low and gradually increase the height. If you are using a bar for stretching, make sure the back knee is extended and not touching the floor. This is crucial for the stretch to be effective. If possible, place your hands on the bar near the front heel and keep your back straight. Hold this position for 1 to 2 minutes. To stretch the back thigh in a split and improve the amplitude of kicks, jumps and balances in Arabesque, a great option is stretching while facing away from the bar. Ideally, you should hold this position for up to a minute, using one or both hands to grab the back leg. If this is too challenging, try to simply placing your hands to the sides while keeping your back straight. If students struggle to maintain balance, the coach can assist by guiding the opposite shoulder back and supporting their arm. Make sure to keep the back knee and the front foot properly stretched.
Follow me on Instagram, Dance Coach Anna.
Another good option for stretching the front leg is a forward bend while holding the front heel. Try to see how it works. Make sure the back knee stays straight and let yourself sink down into the stretch. Next, keep your back straight, continue pushing, and aim for the floor. Don't forget to repeat everything on the left leg. Be sure to stretch both legs, holding the split for the same amount of time on both the right and left leg, as we as coaches care about the health and balance development of our students. Move to the center of the studio and perform a back leg hold. Once we've worked on passive flexibility, it's time to focus on active flexibility to engage the muscles and use them to perform skills with greater amplitude. Here we concentrate on achieving maximum leg height, trying to hold and show oversplit by using our flexibility. The coach can provide some assistance with this. After holding the leg, it's good to do sharp back leg kicks to increase amplitude. Bend the leg during the forward movement, and as you kick it back, try to straighten it to add more height to the thigh. We call this movement the kick back swing. Repeat everything on the left leg. I'm giving Veronica the next task, holding the leg forward, to the side and backward, followed by kicks. Bar work and combinations from ballet class are a must for us. We start from the first position, lifting the leg through passe forward. While performing a forward hold, lean the torso back to make space for lifting the leg even higher. Make springy and stretching movements with the upper arm without bending the supporting knee. Then bring the torso back to an upright position and hold the leg forward at its maximum height. This is a challenging but an excellent exercise for developing leg amplitude. By doing it regularly, you'll notice after just a few sessions how it becomes easier and your leg lifts higher and higher. Next, while keeping the hips steady and not rotating with a firm back, perform 8 sharp and high forward kicks. Be sure to bring the leg back by touching the floor with your toes and then returning to first position. Perform the same combo to the side. Focus on keeping the leg at shoulder height, straight to the side, not diagonally. Keep your back straight, maintain your center, and don't lean your left side onto the bar. At the end, make an effort to lift the leg even higher from the pointed foot. During side kicks, it's tempting to bend the leg and lead with the knee. It's very important to watch out for this mistake and correct students on time, ensuring the kick starts from the pointed foot with the knee pulled in. Try not to engage the back. It should remain stable and not move. Lower the leg by stopping the foot on the floor and then bringing it to first position. Hold the thigh with your hand as you move the leg backward. Then release it. The torso and chest should not drop toward the floor. Instead, they should stay lifted, forming a unified line reaching upward. The leg moves back more through turnout in the hip than through flexibility. Help your students position their torso by supporting their abdomen from underneath and gently guiding the torso upward. When performing back kicks, the torso must not lean forward or wobble. It should continue to reach upward and remain stable. This is the position we maintain when doing grand jeté, splits in the air. Remember to keep the arm in position as well, in this case extending to the side. Repeat everything on the left leg. Our goal to ensure that the flexibility and amplitude of the legs are the same on both the left and right sides. By training your non-dominant leg or body part, you automatically improve the dominant side. This mechanism is called bilateral transfer of skills. You can read more about it if you want to. Better explain to athletes and their parents why it's important to train both sides, not just the dominant leg. In short, it's crucial for symmetrical muscle development, injury prevention, and improving flexibility, coordination, and motor memory. The brain transfers information between hemispheres, and training one side, for example the left leg, activates neural pathways that help improve movement control on the right side as well. Now, let's return to our combo at the bar. Stretch the supporting knee, and the left shoulder should be in front of the left leg. This helps to control the exact leg position to the side. Perform 8 side kicks. Keep your torso strong, the leg fully stretched, and make the kicks as sharp and high as possible. In the back balance, the torso remains straight and the leg is lifted directly behind, aligned with the left shoulder. When performing Backbends, the torso aims to connect with the leg from behind, lifting up each time. We are now going to perform another variation of a side balance at the bar facing it. Lift the right leg to the side through passe and grab it with your left hand, pulling it far behind the shoulder while keeping your torso straight. Release your hand and hold the leg to the side, applying maximum effort. Next, lean your torso to the left 4 times, while not only holding the leg to the side, but also aiming to lift it higher. Finish by rising onto the toes of the supporting leg and pulling up, bringing the legs together. Repeat everything on the left leg. Check your torso position. When grabbing the leg with the opposite hand, keep your shoulders and hips square. Then hold the leg and perform the side bends. Finish by extending the legs together. Next, perform 8 back kicks, holding the bar with both hands. The kicks should be sharp and high, keeping the torso straight as you aim to connect with the leg from behind. Immediately after, perform 8 ring kicks, arching your back in a shoulder blades and aiming to touch your thigh with your head. Then, do 8 more ring kicks, holding the leg at 90 degrees back without touching the floor. Repeat the same sequence on the left leg. This helps continue working on leg height in jumps, balances, and arabesques, while strengthening the back muscles and improving flexibility. Next, we move to the center and perform exercises across the floor. We start with a series of kicks, forward, side, and back on each step. Perform 2 series starting with the right leg, and then immediately 2 series starting with the left. During forward kicks, place the opposite hand forward. And for back kicks, place your hands on the floor. I'd like to note that Veronica's arm positions here were not precise enough. They should be held in a clear first position or in a broken T position. This should be sharp and well defined. Next, we perform forward walkovers on the right and left legs at a free tempo. I also want to point out that after each series of exercises, Veronica brings her feet together in releve in 6th position. This is very important because it helps you train the precision of finishing the skills, the clarity and the awareness that there is a beginning, the skill itself, and a clear end point. Next, we perform a forward balance combined with a back walkover. When releasing the leg before the walkover, aim to keep it as high as possible while leaning back into the bridge. Lift the leg even higher as you transition into a continuous back walkover. Throughout the walkover, make sure the knees are stretched. When placing the leg on the floor, bring it as close to your hands as possible and don't pull the upper leg abruptly. Hold it steady in a high split. Raise your torso vertically, leading with the opposite right shoulder to maintain square shoulders and hips, ensuring balance. Grab the back leg with both hands and stretch it, finishing by rising onto the toes. Repeat this 2 times with the right leg and 2 times with the left. Great job, Veronica! You maintained stability with the left leg. Well done! Next, we'll do an acrobatic combo in transition. Start by going into a bridge, then push off with both legs and transition through a middle split into a back walkover, landing on your feet. Push off again and roll back over your chest, transitioning into a wave and coming up to a kneeling position. From there, perform the toe-raised back bend. At the end, be sure to pull your legs in and finish in a 6th position releve. Before doing big straight leaps and other jumps, it's important to warm up the ankles by doing a series of small prep jumps. Perform simple jump pushes on both legs, gradually moving forward. Heels and knees keep together, feet fully pointed. Use your arms to help lift yourself higher off the ground. Keep the torso straight, avoid arching the lower back, and maintain a straight spine upon landing. Next, alternate simple jumps with tuck jumps, performing this combo 8 times. Now, we'll do a small combo with leg kicks, développé, turn in attitude, and small side leap. After this, continue with push-off jumps to further prepare the ankles for bigger jumps. We combine variations of small jumps through passe with running and a strong push-off upwards. Don't forget to do the combo on both legs. Then, combine a jump in passe with a small jeté forward. Keep your arms in the prep position during the jump in passe and switch the opposite arm forward and the other arm to the side in a small jeté. Next, we perform small jetés alternately from the right and left legs with the arms held firmly to the sides. The jump should go straight up with minimal forward transition, staying in the air for as long as possible. In the jump, the knees should be fully extended with special attention to the back leg, which tends to bend more often. Make sure to pull the legs in at the end of the combo. Next, we do a combo, assemblée, simple jump followed by a stag leap. It's important not to lift the leg too high during the prep jump, assemblée. In the stag leap, the front leg should bend as much as possible, and the back leg should lift at least parallel to the floor or higher to create a half-split shape in the air. After the stag leap, the back leg quickly moves forward to prepare for the jump on the other leg, continuing the series of jumps without stopping, changing legs each time. The arm opposite the front leg moves forward, while the other arm goes to the side. Then continue the same combo, but perform a double stag with an arched back. In the next combo, we transition through the second position with pas de bourrée, sit roll and a series of turns. Pay attention to the back during the sit roll. Keep it straight, reaching upward with the top of your head, and don't place your hands on the floor, but hold them in first position. Next, perform chassé, alternately on the right and left legs. The push-off should be directed as much upward as possible, not forward. Focus on the position of the legs in the air. They should stay tight in fifth position throughout the entire jump and only separate upon landing. Next, we perform another combo with transitions. Through the second position, plie, passe, steps and grand jeté. Here, the focus is on shifting body weight from one leg to the other and quickly changing directions. Next, we practice the grand jeté starting with the left leg. Begin with small leap, gradually increasing the amplitude, and finish with 3 high and wide grand jetés. Do the same with the right leg. The push-off is directed upward with minimal forward movement. Then we move on to the leap to second. This jump should also have a push that is more upward than forward, holding both legs in a middle split during the flight. The arms open from the prep position to the sides during the jump. Keep the torso straight throughout the jump, and especially during the landing. Don't allow the chest to fall forward. Make sure to perform the jump 2 or 4 times on both legs. Next, we move to the diagonal and perform the firebird jeté. The front leg kicks forward, not through développé but straight. Then the left leg pushes off the floor and the left thigh lifts backward with a simultaneous back bend of the shoulders. Keep the arms to the sides, or the opposite arm reaches forward. Be sure to pull the legs in releve at the end of the leap. Then perform this leap 4 times on the left leg. Next, we practice the firebird jeté in a combo, together with turns. In this combo, we added a chassé en tournant before the firebird jeté. Next, to train the height of the push-off and amplitude, we perform several consecutive grand jetés, alternating between the right and the left legs without any intermediate steps. This is quite challenging, as the push-off is often lost upon landing, and after switching legs, extra effort is required to push upward again. Try it yourself, and you'll understand the challenge. Practice this combo, and soon your grand jeté push-off will be significantly higher. For the final, we perform a grand jeté en tournant combo, adding a back bend on the last jump, followed by a sit roll and a side transition through the hands. Don't forget the left leg. Yes, the amplitude and speed may be lower, but it's essential to train technical skills on both legs. Next, we move on to jumps in a spot, starting with a toe touch. As a prep, Veronica uses the clap and high V positions, and during the jump, she holds her arms in a T position to achieve a beautiful split line in the air. It's important to slightly push the heels forward during the flight and to tilt the tailbone forward, rounding the lower back slightly. At the end of the jump, we fix the landing in a demi-plie with the arms pressed to the sides of the body, straight and immobile, ensuring a clean and clear finish to the skill. The feet land in a sixth position, with the knees held together. This is very important. Next, we perform the same toe touch but twice, with an intermediate straight jump to recharge and gain power for the second push-off. Repeat this jump combo 4 to 8 times.
If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hey everyone! I'm creating content for you, and your opinion really matters to me. Do you like the format and style of my videos? I would really appreciate your feedback. Leave your comments, it would really help me a lot.